welcome back to Frozen Fish. We're out here. If you're following us on the work channel, we're coming out to do a little fishing. It's day 2. It's about 11 o'clock in the morning. We managed to get breakfast done. We're not exactly going for an early start today. Our plan today is, although we have lots of fishing at our disposal right here in front of the camp, we're going to go about 12 miles offshore, and we're going to actually be in Alaskan waters. We're headed to the USA today. We've got US licenses. We're going to see if we can hook into some big Alaskan halibut, maybe do a little bit of salmon fishing, see if there's any springs over there, and see what we can come up with. Come along, enjoy the video. Don't forget to subscribe.
Hi guys, welcome to Alaska. This is our nice evening. We're anchored up in a nice little bay. We got up here mid-afternoon. We got a couple hours of fishing in. We got one halie. Sorry we didn't get that on film, but we spent the time putting in some traps and just checking the new area out. So hopefully tomorrow we'll get to show you some crabs, maybe some prawns, and hopefully if the weather's good that we'll get out onto the halie area. If not, we'll have to probably head back into Canada.
But look at that sky. Just blue. Not a cloud in the sky.
It is just gorgeous out here. We've had a little bit of wind today, which has kept us off the open ocean where the big halibut spots are.
We'll see how we make out tomorrow.
Morning.
Morning. It's time to get out of the 5-star hotel, the accommodations. Just packing for the day, as you can see.
Room service making up your room.
Here's the massive bed. It's a whole like 18 inches wide. So, check this out. See this puppy? This is our new heater. Gary just picked this thing up, and I'm telling you, it just bakes us out. Yeah, it's like 100 degrees in here. We just sweat. It's so hot. But being out on the ocean in the cold, this is really nice. It gets damp out here, and this just takes all the dampness, dries the cabin out. It's just beautiful. So thumbs up to the hunting buddy. That's awesome. Okay.
What's on the menu this morning, Stuart?
A little bit of chicken feet.
Oh, nice. Bacon. You catch that yourself?
Yeah, trolling yesterday. I caught this 1 pound bacon. Fought like crazy. The thing is, brought it in and just had the downrigger spreader bar on it, and Gary reached over and grabbed the spreader bar, wouldn't let the thing go. It was flopping and twisting and turning. Sorry I didn't get it on camera because it was awesome.
Well,
So
we're gonna try for another pound today. We're gonna need some more bacon for tomorrow, so we'll see how that turns out.
good morning. One thing that we have to talk about, and it's very, very important, is camp coffee. So, as Gary and I are fishing here, Gary doesn't drink coffee, and I'm the only one that drinks coffee. So, this is the little hack that I use for making camp coffee, whether it's fishing, whether it's hunting, whether it's off the back of my truck. I have a little camp stove as well. Small pot over the burner, 1 bottle of water, bring to a boil. Okay, these here are just packages of coffee that we get at hotels. So over the year, as we stay at different hotels, Gary grabs them for me all the time. I grab them and rip them open, and they come with a nice coffee tea bag. So this here, you just throw into your pot and bring it to a boil. Once we bring it to a boil, we let it boil, all depending on how strong you want it. You can boil a little bit longer, but bring her to a boil, leave her for a minute, and take the tea bag out, and you're done. While we're, while I'm just letting this coffee boil for a little bit here, really enjoy our Coleman stove. This one here we have had for years. This has a barbecue on the one side and the single burner on the other side, and this thing is great. As you can see, it's nice and clean. Gary doesn't keep his stuff well, so what do I do, right?
I'm the captain. You're the chef.
Oh shit, that's on me then. Okay. So here's the coffee at a boil. Here, just leave it for a couple minutes, all depending on your taste, on your flavor. That's about good for me. So I turn it off, just take the bag, give her a couple good squeezes. Oh yeah, get all that good flavor out of there. Take your bag into the garbage. Now, your cup. I've got a nice insulated cup here. Take that and just pour.
You get some of it in there.
So if you take a look, 1 bottle of water fills it right to the top. And just like that, camp coffee, guys. Enjoy. So Gary was just showing us how he does his incredible English muffins on the grill. Heated up and then flipped over.
Gotta leave them on the heat. You gotta let that butter melt in and fill up all those little holes with butter.
English muffins.
Now we'll put a little bit of jam on them.
Camp style. Just styling.
Smucker's raspberry.
Oh. Okay, check that out, guys. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
That was good. getting close to noon now. We're gonna have to go fishing pretty soon. No, let's finish breakfast.
Okay, you can see this $1 million view that we have here. Absolutely incredible. We're just enjoying this whole morning, just anchored up in Alaska, sitting back, having some camp coffee, having some English muffins. We had our breakfast, bacon and eggs.
Make sure they see that blue sky.
This sky is absolutely incredible. So, we call this a fishing trip, guys, but this is a holiday. We are just enjoying this, and we hopefully will catch a few fish as well. But this is what it's all about.
Well, looks like we got crab for supper.
We don't know if Gary can even pull this one over.
Some big crabs in there.
Oh, look at the size of some of those.
So in the state of Alaska, there's a size requirement, as well as you can only harvest males. We have both males and females in here, so I'll be able to show you the difference. Here's our bucket.
And the measuring tool is in the top drawer or bottom drawer, I forget which one.
Okay, all these crabs are Dungeness crabs. In the state of Alaska, they want you to go inside the little pokey thing. That one's close. Okay, so that one's good.
Is that a male or female?
This one's a male. You know it's a male.
How do you tell?
It's got 3 dome-shaped pieces on its, I think it's a carapace,
Abdomen.
as opposed to the female that has what they call a bumblebee.
Okay, yeah, I can see the difference. Okay.
So that's a female. The females have to go back right away. And if you look over the edge, we are in 1 foot of water.
Whoa!
I'm just going to go to the boat and take the boat. It's a male. That one's too small. That one's going back. That one's definitely too small. That's a male. That one's legal. Nice. That one's too small. Are we recording?
Yeah.
The male.
Good.
That one's good. And this is Grandpa. That's a male.
Nice. That's a supper time. Look at the size of that one. Wow. They have to be 6.5. How many inches over you think that one is? That's, oh yeah, that's got to be like almost an 8-inch. Nice. Yeah, at least 7.5. So
it's bigger than the gauges.
yeah.
So one thing I've mentioned, crabs molt periodically, and you don't want a soft shell crab. So if you reach in under their arms and touch the bottom of the shell, and their shell is hard, this one's really hard, you're good to go. You can eat that baby. He's a one clawer. Okay, let's see what's in pot number 2. We only set 2 crab traps. Thank you, Scotty, for the trap puller.
Oh, I love this.
Okay. You gotta loosen up on the line when the knot comes through.
No.
So we run 2 types of line on most of our traps. We run floating line on the bottom half and sinking line on the top. You need sinking line so that it
Pulls
pulls the rope down off the surface of the water.
so don't get tangled in there.
That's a requirement, that you don't have floating line. But it's nice to have the line float up off the pot, because we know, especially with prawns, they're very susceptible to movement and stuff, so you don't want any rope hanging around that might distract them, disturb them, upset them. This one we set quite a bit deeper. This is about 110 feet. Just because we didn't know the area, so...
Set one at 50, one at 100.
Yeah. One at 50 did okay.
And we've got a couple small crabs, that's it. So.
So the shells are interesting. Inside each of these shells, there's a hermit crab. So you of course cannot retain them, but if we let them sit out, they will climb out of the hole and walk around. But for now, we're just going to set them free. And the side one's on.
Oh, there's a hermit crab sticking out of there. He zipped back in pretty quick. Oh, look at that one sticking out. That looks, wow, that's cool.
Okay, let's see what we got here. Okay, what does that tell you?
It's a female.
That's a female. Can't keep him. Got to go back to the water right away. That's a male, but he's pretty small. We don't have to even measure him to know he's too small.
We got one here that looks like it's legal size. We just have to see whether it's male or female. It's a male. Okay.
Let's put a
Right here.
gauge on him. Oh, you betcha.
Right on.
It's in the pot. As a non-resident of Alaska, we're only allowed to have 3 crabs each. So that's 5. That's a good meal. We'll be having them for supper tonight. We'll do a catch, clean, cook on them. Tell me a story.
Welcome to Alaska. We've been out here on the water for about 5 or 6 hours now, touring around to a couple different spots. The water is absolutely beautiful. The fishing is not. So we've tried a few different spots and we haven't picked up any halis yet. So we're fishing too shallow, we're fishing too deep, we're fishing too high. Gary's fell asleep. I don't know, different stuff like that. You know, he tied his shoes wrong. So, you know, there's so many different variables that we're looking at right now. So, you know, I can't tell you what happened. I guess Gary's just bad luck. But we're gonna give her here for a little while longer and so see if we can get one out. But so far, no luck on the hali. Oh, just wait. No, just kidding. So, okay. Gary did have a couple bites, but nothing that's...
The mosquitoes froze.
Mosquitoes. Oh, I had one right there.
Live action.
Live action. It was going just small, so...
And it's
And it's gone. That's been our whole trip so far. Is yeah, a couple bites. Okay, stay. See, the action is hot. And cut to real fishing.
2 hours later. Yep.
Like that.
So we've made it back to Victory Cove Sea Side Cottages, and it's supper time. So we've invited the owners and all the workers of the resort here. We're gonna make them dinner tonight. We got the brand new crab cooker out. We got her heating up. Got the crabs in there, cooking away. 13 minutes, won't take long. Our friend the grizzly bear, just offshore.
How's it going? How are you doing? Good. Okay. Check that out, eh?
Okay, so we're here with Chris. Chris is the owner of
Victory Cove
Seaside
Cottages.
Nice. He's gonna enjoy some crab with us. We've got
Isaac.
Isaac.
Hi, Sean.
Yeah. Forget that. This is Stuart.
So we're having a little bit of craft dinner. We're having some crab. We got some melted butter there. Guys, dig in.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Just throw all the shells in the pot. Yeah.
Well, it looks like it was a success. Not much left. Craft dinner, crabs, and prawns. We'll clean up in the morning.